Hey everybody, I want you to head down to teespring.com and check out Bondy's Boutique and get some of Bondy's merch.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Bondy Blue and I am back for another Bondy Blue show. Before I get into it, you guys, I want to remind you to check down below in the description box and check out Soapy Luv. Yes. Okay, you can get soaps that smell delicious and make you want to eat them even though you should not. You can get those by getting down below in the description box and clicking the link and using my code. Okay, get into it. So let's go ahead and talk about what's popping on the blogs right now. We're going to start it off with Lamar Odom. Cut from Pro Basketball League, okay? Is it semi-pro? I thought it was semi-pro. It's Ice Cube's big three. All right, now this is what Grimes' snitch is telling everybody. Last week, there were rumors that Lamar Odom might be back on drugs after hotel employees claimed he left crack cocaine and weed in his room and that he trashed the room so badly he was fined extra for the cleanup. In totally unrelated news, Lamar just got cut from the Big Three Professional Basketball League. I think that was sarcasm rhyme with snitch, and I'm here for it. Let me get the spectacles. According to reports, Lamar Odom was cut from the league because he was not in condition to play. Baron Davis, Jermaine O'Neal, and Bonzi Wells were also deactivated for being out of condition. Does out of condition mean that you're doing illegal drugs, or maybe legal drugs but illegal as far as the confines of your contract? You know, I need to read Lamar's book, but this just made me sad because, like, at what point are you gonna be done with crack? Like, oh my god, like, oh my god, like, when are you gonna be done with that? And I understand, like, drugs are very powerful and people have hard times kicking addictions. I get that, y'all, but damn, I feel like I'm on an emotional roller coaster with Lamar Odom. I can never get my emotions totally invested in this nigga for fear that he might OD one day. Like, it's just too much. I'm sad about it because I was hoping that, you know, with the book coming out and him supposedly getting clean, you know, and him getting signed to the Big Three, I thought that everything was about to come full circle for him and he was about to get into a good place. But now I feel like we're back spiraling out of control and I'm just disappointed. Are y'all watching the Big Three? Child. And in other news that we kind of figured would eventually happen. Oh, Lord. Sad but true. Spinderella is suing Salt-N-Pepa. Yes, for you young children, Salt-N-Pepa is one of the biggest female rap groups of all time. They were like the female version of Run DMC. Please Google these people. Don't ask me if you don't know. Okay? But I'm just going to go ahead and tell you what they saying on Rhymes with Snitch. According to court documents obtained by The Blast, DJ Spinderella is suing Peppa, okay, and Salt. They put in parentheses their real names. That's why I was like, wait a minute. Okay, Deidre is suing Sandra and Cheryl. It's basically what we're saying here. The suit explains the trio started recording and performing as S&P back in the mid-1980s. Spinderella says she helped launch the group to be the success they are today. The band went into hiatus in the late 1990s, but she continued promoting the band. She claims things got weird in the early 2000s when she learned of a compilation album being released. She says Peppa told her they would pay her $125K, but that never came. She continues, by the early 2000s, the defendants discussed with Roper an S&P reunion, which would have possibly involved, among other things, a television show based on the legendary female group's rise to stardom. Spinderella claims they promised her a 1/3 cut of profits. So y'all, if you have watched this show, then you know that this has been going on. The reason why Spinderella and Salt-N-Pepa have had all this beef all these years is because she feels as if she's entitled to 1/3 of what they make and also in how they are viewed as Salt-N-Pepa. So when they did The View and The View didn't ask for Spinderella and Spinderella got upset about it and felt as if Salt-N-Pepa should have fought harder for her. And then that plays into how much money everybody's getting paid. See, Salt-N-Pepa don't want to divvy that money up three ways. Granted, their first album was written before Spinderella came into the situation. Whether they wrote it or not, y'all, I ain't got time to be arguing with people about how Salt-N-Pepa didn't write their own shit. But what I'm trying to say is, Salt-N-Pepa, when they came back in like 2000 something, Cheryl said that Pepper came back with the knowledge that she was not going to be a full third of the group, okay? And just the group's DJ, all right? Now, I feel like they have treated Spinderella like shit all of this time. I really, really do. But at the same time, if you're going to keep signing on for the bullshit, you need to make sure you get things in writing. Now, I'm not sure what is going to transpire from this lawsuit, but I hope that she done crossed all her T's and dotted all her I's, because I want for her to get what she feels she deserves, because I do feel like they play her out and try to act like she's not a part of their visual and not a part of how we see Salt-N-Pepa, and she very much is. But at the same time, Salt-N-Pepa see it a different way, and when they are the people who are in charge of the business, that is all that matters. And let's move on to one of my favorite stories to talk about today, A$AP Rocky. All right, so this week it was reported that Harlem rapper A$AP Rocky was being held in inhumane conditions after he was arrested in Stockholm, Sweden, for engaging in a street fight with two overly aggressive fans. Yes, the fans were out here trying to bait him, I believe, from the video and from what I've heard from other people about what went down, okay? Because I just saw some clips of it and stuff. Okay, but I ultimately feel like he doesn't deserve to be in jail. Let me just put that out there. Page 6 is saying that Fredrik Wallin, the governor of the Swedish prison, is defending the facility, telling Page 6 in a statement that Kronobog is recently renovated, clean, and offers 3 meals a day to its prisoners. He would not confirm whether Rocky was in their custody, speaking only on the general conditions which apply to all prisoners, but the Swedish courts previously told us that is where the rapper is being detained. Normally, you live in a prison cell which consists of a desk, a bed, and a mattress, and a TV. Wallin said, during the last few years, we have completed a large reconstruction where all the prison cells as well as the rest of the remand prison has been completely renovated, which makes the remand prison in good condition. I have no knowledge on any current diseases in the remand prison. Now, this is what they initially reported. The rapper is sleeping on a yoga mat with no blankets. There is a prisoner in the next cell with severe mental issues who slams his head against the concrete wall and hurls feces every which way, feces that are not cleaned up. The water, we're told, is not clean and the food is not edible. For the first 5 days, A$AP Rocky ate an apple a day and that's it. We're told the facility is filthy and disease-ridden. Okay, now let's get into the actual subject matter and how I want to approach this. So I was listening to The Read, and Crystal has had the standpoint about A$AP Rocky based on the things that he said about Black Lives Matter, about, people trying to fight for black injustice in this country and with police officers. He's in general said he doesn't give a fuck and he doesn't need to talk about that. That's not his business. He wants to talk about the drugs he's taking, the girls he's sleeping with, the places he's traveling. He wants to talk about those things as if he is completely removed from the African American or black person anywhere experience, okay? Crystal feels as if, and I totally agree with her, that A$AP Rocky being in Sweden and everybody trying to, free A$AP and all of this, I don't feel like he should be in jail, but I am not using my platform to engage. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not wearing a free A$AP Rocky t-shirt. I'm not hashtag free A$AP Rocky in it. I'm just not doing that. And because I feel as if our issues overall are of no consequence to you, you don't care about what's going on with everybody else that's black around you, well, guess what, my nigga? I don't care about you being arrested and detained in a lack thereof, prison in Sweden. I don't care. I just feel as if I don't have patience anymore for people who are in and of our culture saying they don't give a fuck about the things that happen to us on a regular daily basis because they're rich now. Like, I don't have patience for that. So, we just gonna let us over here, me, Crystal, and everybody feel like I feel. We gonna let your rich ass handle your own problems. Now, if T.I. and all of the other rappers wanna pull out of performing in Sweden until A$AP Rocky is released, by all means, you young black men, go ahead and do that. Y'all go ahead and do what y'all gonna do. But see, this sister over here, that ain't none of my business. let's get to good news, okay? People I love in my community. Jay-Z is taking on another venture and joining the marijuana business, you guys. He is partnering with Calivia. Am I pronouncing that right? I'm not sure. But they are a private-owned cannabis company in San Jose, California. And basically, Hova is going to be coming together with them to help with job training and also helping with social justice issues over the legalization of marijuana, which is basically saying he's going to be helping the young brothers who've gotten arrested and put in jail for doing the same thing that is now legal for people to do. And I was listening to the read during this portion where she talked about this. Well, they talked about this. And I totally agreed that it's crazy. It is so crazy to me how they continue even to this day to put people in jail, find them, and in so many ways wreak havoc on somebody's life for some damn weed when you go a couple of 100 miles west or north or what have you, and it's not a problem. And you don't have to go to jail for it. Like, this is just ridiculous at this point, that this is not a federal law. And the fact that people can, decide, like, I hate, when states are allowed to decide things all the time. Like, maybe sometimes, but not all the time. Because what ends up happening is when you live in the states that don't ever want to progress, then you're stuck being in the fucking ancient times while everybody else is progressing. You know what I'm saying? So it's just very annoying to think about all the people who are in jail and have had their lives altered because they sold marijuana. But now that somebody who is Caucasian decides that they want to turn the cannabis business into a multi-billion-dollar industry, boom, bow, pow, it's not illegal anymore and it's fresh and it's cool. And some of the black kids are still in the Latino kids are still in jail. So I'm glad that he's partnering with them and that is important to them as a company. And Jay-Z explained why he contacted the company. He said, anything I do, I want to do correctly and at the highest level. With all the potential in the cannabis industry, Caliva's expertise and ethos make them the best partners for this endeavor. We want to create something amazing, have fun in the process, do good, and bring people along the way. Call me, Jay-Z. Call me. Okay? Whatever you need, babe. Whatever you need. Y'all need commercials? Y'all need anything edited or shot? Y'all need somebody to do social media for y'all? Holla at me. Okay? Thank you. So congratulations to Jay-Z for continuing to be just that nigga. Y'all, let's move on to love and hip hop news. So first, let's start with April Jones. Y'all, I don't know what has happened to poor April Jones, y'all, but she done lost her mind. So, in the middle of the week, for some reason, April Jones' lives from a while back have resurfaced and popped up online with her talking about, Fizz wants this pussy, and the game wants this pussy. And it's just very strange, and it made me cringe, you guys. And then it looked like she had a sock in her panties. It was just too much. And then the lesbian girl comes over and then grabs her crotch. And it was just like, oh my God, why is this happening right now? It was so cringeworthy, you guys. I just wanted to disappear into the bushes like the Homer Simpson gif. Like, just, why is this happening in front of me? I don't know what's wrong with her, y'all. And then Mona and them released the teaser to Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, and all is explained. She's gonna be on the next season, and so is Little Fizzle Pop. And y'all, Moniece is putting Lil Fizzle Pop's business all in the streets. Moniece told Jason Lee at Hollywood Unlocked that Little Fizzle Pop had been running from the po-po. According to Moniece, last year, Lil Fizz, real name Drew Pierre Frederick, and their son Cameron were living with Fizz's mother. Moniece claims that at the time, Lil Fizz was on the run from the police for selling drugs. According to Moniece, police first went to Lil Fizz's old address, then popped up at his mother's house looking for him. Mo claims that Fizz called her early one morning. She says that her baby's Faja was out of breath and claims he was running from the cops. Fizz allegedly told Moniece that he heard a bang at the door, so he jumped out of the window and ran down to the gas station. And my eyes are blurring, so let's put on the spectacles. So what is all this drug dealing about? Moniece claims that Lil Viz operated an illegal marijuana dispensary in Los Angeles. And she says that the reality star began selling the weed out of his home, where her son lived at the time. And according to Moniece, Fizz, aka Little Fizzle Pop, was on the run from the police when they filmed Marriage Boot Camp. Okay, I'm gonna have to go listen to the rest of that interview, but I'm sure there's no more interesting information out of it. I just love to hear Moniece babble on. So yeah, Little Fizzle Pop is gonna be back on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, along with Prinky, who said that she was quitting. Okay, along with Moniece, who said that she was quitting. Remember, this was supposed to be her last season, but yet here we all are. Everyone's back on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood collecting Mona's check after they said that it was all fake and fuck Mona and all of this shit here. Okay, let me tell y'all something. I'm like most of the cast from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I am never gonna get online and tell anybody fuck Mona when Mona is giving me directly a check. Okay? Never, 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 never. You don't burn bridges like Mona's, because Mona's bridges are long and go in several different directions. So that's just stupid. And y'all wonder why Jocelyn hasn't made her return to television? It's because people not fucking with her and people not fucking with Carlos King for some reason. I don't know. But seems like a burning of the bridges. All right? Seems like a burning of the bridges. But you know what? Love and Hip Hop is going to be very entertaining. It starts August 5th. And I'm excited about it. I hope you guys will come on my channel every week and join for the reviews. And, we'll be on Instagram. We'll be on Twitter. We'll be talking. I'll enjoy it. I'll love it. Okay? So I'm excited. Especially, on top of that, K. Michelle and her nose are coming back. And then it seems as if A1 and Lyrica have separated since they had their baby. And Lyrica might have a thing going on with Floyd Mayweather. Please know, isn't he like a woman abuser? Like, let's not. And A1 going to comment on the picture because apparently Floyd came to one of her shows and she posted it. And then A1 comments, "Oh, I'm so happy for y'all." And it's like, sir. That's the kind of comment that somebody who's wearing a colored fake fur with nails and shit, yeah, that's something that someone like you would say. Like, just go sit down somewhere. You didn't need to comment. You're making yourself look stupid, okay? It's just a picture. And you guys, I didn't think I would be happy about this, but I kind of am. Kenya Moore is returning to Real Housewives of Atlanta, and homegirl has gotten her peach. She posted a picture yesterday with the green screen, letting everybody know that she is returning to Real Housewives. And I am very happy about it because I feel like it'll give Nene someone to argue with, and it'll be someone who wants to go back at her, with just as much vigor. So I'm excited. I'm really excited. And in VH1 news, you guys know Monday VH1 is premiering their show Girls Trip, which features Lil' Kim and Maya and Chili from TLC, as well as B. Simone and some other characters. And I still don't know what this show is going to give. There hasn't been a storyline driven trailer yet. It's just all us on a boat having a good time. And Lil' Kim wanting to give her girls the best vacation ever. And I'm just like, but what's happening on the show though? How is that entertaining? What is the premise? Like, I'm upset that no one has told us and it comes out on Monday. But I'm reading that Lil' Kim canceled a press tour. Rapper Lil' Kim cancels press tour to promote her new album, claiming mainstream media outlets are being messy and showing disrespect. In a video posted on Instagram, Kim calls out Bravo's Andy Cohen and other big media outlets trying to take advantage of her icon status. So basically, all the rambling is Lil' Kim telling us that she is tired of being asked about Nicki Minaj. So So she don't want to do no more fucking interviews until y'all gonna stop asking her questions about Nicki Minaj. Like, she's not saying that, but I think that's what she's saying, because I know for a fact that that's something Andy was going to bring up. Andy is super duper messy, so of course he was gonna bring that up. Anybody that's interviewing Kim is gonna bring it up, especially since Nicki Minaj still has shit that was happening last week. So I just kind of feel like you need to learn how to answer those questions in a way that best serves you. And then you need to go on with the interview, because at the end of the day, it's about pubbing your projects and making you money. Couple of things. Kim, why are your hands and your neck and your body still brown, but your face is a little bit lighter than mine? I don't understand what's happening here. I want it to stop. I want whoever is doing Lil' Kim's makeup to love her enough to tell her that this doesn't match. First of all. Second of all, the fact that she can't breathe through her nose is just so upsetting at this point. Like, oh my God. So basically, the press tour wasn't for the show. The press tour is for an album that we didn't even know about. Okay. Lil' Kim, how about you ignore those questions? How about you roll your eyes and say, Mariah Carey, I don't know her. Like, there's a way to handle this. And to bring more attention to your music instead of just saying no. And I got my reasons. And it's the whole thing. Like, okay, Kim, I'm sure you have your reasons for your foundation being a couple of shades lighter than it's supposed to be, but that's not cool neither. Okay, sis, I'm gonna let it go and move on. All right, y'all, that's it. That's all I got to talk about. It really wasn't much going on. There's supposed to be a hurricane coming. Hurricane Barry is supposed to be hitting New Orleans within the next couple of days. Like right now, it's beautiful outside. My home is fine. We went to the store. We got water. We got ice. We got gas in the car. So we're good over here. Y'all, please follow me on Instagram and Twitter at BondyBlue, because if anything transpires, I will let y'all know. Please check my feed. I'll be letting y'all know what's going on. I also put up the links to the videos. If y'all have missed anything, it'll be on my Instagram or my Twitter. I'm super duper excited, you guys, because Lulu from Pose, because I can never learn anybody's real name. Okay, because I'm totally annoying. But Haley Sahar, who is the young woman who plays Lulu, watches all of my Pose reviews. And I had asked in the last Pose review for if people from the show who watch to reach out so I would know, so that I could tell them how much I love the show. And she tweeted me, "Hey beautiful, thanks for your Pose reviews. I've seen all of them, LOL. I appreciate your love and support for us. Blessings to you." And I was just so excited. It's like, I love it. And I love the show. And yeah, you guys, it's just so awesome. It's just so awesome. So I want to share. But anyway, that's all I have to say. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And hopefully this video will be out before Monday. If not, happy Monday. So we'll see. But I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out.